Well, it's definitely been an amazing start to the year. One of the women that I absolutely love is in studio this morning, who lives her best life, by the way. Now, we're talking about food trends this morning. At the top of each year, the foodie community looks out for the predictions to follow. They even include things like ingredient-specific menus. Now, last year, we saw a rise in dessert-themed stores popping up everywhere, and turmeric and coconut being a huge hit. Today, Ishay Govender from Food and the Fabulous joins us as she delves into what's predicted to dominate the dining calendar in 2017.
Hello, Leanne.
How are you, my darling?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I am amazing. Can I just tell you, your Instagram it's like life goals, career goals. Are you well? Happy 2017?
And it's so far so good.
Yes.
And so delicious as well.
Love it, love it. So delicious. Now, predicting food trends can't be an easy thing. You know, I think you need to know exactly what's out there. You need to be well-traveled. Where does it all come from? Where did it all start, this food trend phenomena?
Well, I think the roots are probably quite deep and quite long, but the people that do it are professionals. So it's not just merely the eaters or the writers like myself, but the people who are tracking these trends are consultants. They're on the ground in many, many countries. So they do it for the big corporates, like the Spice people, McCormick's will have this, but you'll have every single magazine from Bon Appetit to a local taste who in December, beginning January, they've got the trends out. And this is based on a combination of market research, scientific data, what is going on the ground in these foodie cities and towns.
Amazing. Now, with that being said, what are some of your top predictions for 2017?
Okay, so I've decided not to give you my predictions as such, but I'm going to share what William Drew, the director of William Drew Media, they run the world's 50 best restaurants, and for the first time, awards. For the first time this year, it's going to be in the Southern Hemisphere after 15 years. And he shared a couple with me at the awards in New York last year. And they were very simple and very logical, and that's why I want to share them with you.
Yeah.
The first is a hyper-focus on vegetables.
Wow.
Nothing new here.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing new, but restaurants that are actually becoming in tune with eating patterns and with the way we're moving towards sustainability. Everybody knows meat is really high impact on the environment. Yes. So moving towards vegetables, and of course, Karen Dudley from the kitchen in Woodstock is a pioneer locally in terms of vegetable menus. Yeah. And secondly, we're looking at tasting menus, but tasting menus are now they're changing to accommodate our stricter budgets and our lack of time. So they're becoming shorter.
Okay.
And hand in hand with shorter menus and more casual places to eat, we look at service. Okay. So it is changing from that very drastic, very formal 3-star Michelin white glove and, you know, hand behind the back as you pour the wine to a casual service. Oh, okay. But at the same time, we can't compromise on the quality of the service that we offer. Yeah. And lastly, we're looking at indigenous ingredients. So there's a lot of sharing of ideas globally, creative exchange, which is important. You look at someone like Rene Redzepi, and he's done a lot for helping to put the spotlight on Australian indigenous ingredients. Okay.
Well, talking about trends that you want to see, what is that one trend that you don't want to see, that you hope is not going to become a thing?
Well, you know, I love all kinds of food, but the thing that worries me and has worried me for many years is when we put an overt focus on exoticizing an ingredient. Yeah. We see this with quinoa, for example. That's a well-used example. Yes. So what has happened there, and I see we're what has happened is they can't keep up with the production, and as a result, the farmers' children themselves don't have access to quinoa. Wow. So it's absolutely fine that we increase demand for an ingredient, but then we drop it when we're done with it. Yeah. We drop it when we're tired of it and we're on to the next superfood or super protein, whatever it is. And that's really not fair. It shows a lack of respect to different cultures. And I think I would like to see a lot more respect for food cultures and food itself.
Absolutely. I would like to see that too. Thank you so much, Ishay, for bringing us the trends for 2017 where food is concerned. Always lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much, guys.
And of course, we'll be keeping up to tabs with you on your Instagram and Food and the Fabulous to see everything that you're doing. Well, that was Ishay Govender giving us the lowdown on food trends for 2017. Let's get the lowdown on what's happening on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.